All right, let's dive right into this Bundesliga matchup, huh? It's Stuttgart taking on Union Berlin, and honestly, I think this one could be a real barn burner.
Yeah, two teams kind of on opposite trajectories at the moment.
Totally. Stuttgart, I mean, they were kind of the surprise package last season. Everyone was cheering for them, but this season, not quite the same, are they?
Struggling a bit to recapture that magic, for sure.
Think they can turn things around against a Union Berlin team that, well, honestly, they're desperate to get themselves out of a slump.
Definitely a big match for both sides. High stakes.
Absolutely. Should we jump into some of the numbers then?
Let's do it.
Okay, so Stuttgart just one win in their last 4 Bundesliga games. And even that win, it was against Bochum, right? The team currently sitting at the bottom of the table. Doesn't inspire a ton of confidence, does it?
No, not exactly, especially when you consider where they were this time last year. They're 10 points behind their pace from last season.
Yeah, that's a pretty significant drop-off. But this match is at home for Stuttgart, and their home record has been pretty solid.
You're not wrong. Just one loss at their home ground since way back in October of last year. Hard to argue with that.
And get this, right? They bagged 11 of their 17 points this season at home.
Home field advantage is a real thing in football.
Huge, especially for a team like Stuttgart, who, let's be honest, they've kind of had Union Berlin's number lately. Last season,
Yeah.
they swept them. 3 wins. Didn't even concede a single goal.
Yeah, that's got to be playing on their minds a bit.
Oh, for sure. And even more specifically, the same fixture last season, right? Friday night, just like this match. Stuttgart won that one 2-0.
History often repeats itself in football, doesn't it?
Sometimes. But okay, let's flip the script a bit and look at Union Berlin. They're not exactly setting the world on fire either. Winless in their last 6.
That's right. 2 draws and 4 losses in those 6. A tough run.
Definitely a tough run. Currently sitting in 11th place, 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. But maybe not what they were hoping for at this stage of the season.
Yep. And one thing I found really interesting when I was looking at the stats, all 4 of their wins this season, they scored the first goal in those matches. It seems like getting that early lead, that's massive for them.
That's a great point. Like psychologically, right? Just changes the whole complexion of the game.
Completely. Dictates the tempo, puts the other team on the back foot.
Yeah, absolutely. Makes them chase the game. And speaking of scoring, we've got to address the elephant in the room. Or the lack of an elephant, I guess. 7 out of their 12 matches this season. Either one team scored or it was a 0-0 draw. Not exactly lighting up the scoreboard, are they?
Nope. Struggling to find the back of the net consistently. In fact, you know what? They've never scored fewer goals at this point in a Bundesliga season than their current total of 10.
Wow. Okay, that puts it in perspective, eh? And trying to break out of that slump on the road, that's got to be even tougher.
Definitely. Especially when you consider they haven't scored in 4 of their last 5 away games.
Yeah, that's not good. All right, well, let's maybe shift gears a bit. Talk about some key players to watch in this one.
Sounds good to me.
So for Stuttgart, I got to think Chris Führich is a guy to keep an eye on. His last league goal was the winner, right? And their last victory against Augsburg.
Yep, first league goal of the season, too. Hopefully a sign of things to come.
I hope so. And fun fact, he actually scored in the 2-0 win over Union Berlin last season.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Sealed the deal in that one. Maybe he's got a knack for scoring against Union Berlin.
Maybe so. All right, and for Union Berlin, who are we watching there?
I think Tom Roth's a guy who can make a difference. He was brilliant in their only away win this season. Scored a goal, got an assist.
Oh, nice. A real game changer.
Precisely.
And 5 of his 7 career goals.
Yeah.
They come before halftime. Likes to get things going early.
Yep, likes to make an impact right out of the gate. Always dangerous.
And speaking of early impact, here's a little stat for you.
Oh, hit me.
Stuttgart leads the Bundesliga with 7 goals scored at home after the 75th minute. What? No way.
Yeah, they're clutch, man. Dangerous late in games. You can't switch off for a second against them.
That's nuts. So we've got Stuttgart dominant at home, but a little inconsistent in front of goal. And then Union Berlin, who need to find a way to score, especially away from home.
Exactly. It's a classic clash of styles.
It really is. The big question is, can Union Berlin figure out how to shut down Stuttgart's late game heroics? Can they hold them off and maybe even steal a win?
Or will Stuttgart take advantage of their home field and their past success against Union Berlin to get a big win, right? The kind of win that might just get their season back on track.
So many questions. Guess we'll just have to tune in and see how it all plays out, huh? This one's going to be a good one. I can feel it.